Testing. 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 One more test. Test, test.
Martello Bandits and your home team, the Novas. It is my pleasure to introduce the Novas roster for the 2025-2026 season. In nets, number 1, Dylan Mumbercat. Wearing the pads as well, number 29, Landon Wilson. On D, number 6, John Purcell. On D, number 8, Alex McDonald. And your captain for the 25-26 season, number 9, Oliver McCullough. Defenseman, number 16, Roddy Gillis. Assistant captain for the 2025-26 season, Rian McDonald, number 17. Defenseman, number 18, Cohen Frazier. Forward, number 3, Alex Dan McDaniel. Forward, number 7, assistant captain, Manton Austin. Forward, number 10, Asher Sampson. Forward, number 11, Liam Duggan. Forward, number 12, Lincoln McDonald. Forward, number 13, Colton McIsaac. Forward, number 14, Avery Dykers. Forward, number 15, Vice Gillis. Assistant captain, number 19, Colin Crawford. Forward, number 22, Rylan People. And forward, number 23, Noel Romard. Your coaches for this evening's game and for the 2025-26 season, conditioning coach, Carolyn Sampson. Trainer, Mr. Joe McDonald. Goalie coach, Richie Connors. And your assistant coaches, Mike DeCoste, Ben McClellan. And your head coach of the Novas for 2025-2026, Mr. J.D. Maddy. At this time, I call on the starters to remain for both teams at their blue lines. The starting lineup for the Martello Bandits is as follows. Goaltender number 31, Ava Fry. On D, number 6, Levi 15, Joseph Ayotte. And centerman number 9, Maddox Burke. Your starting lineup for the Novas to start her all off. In net's number 29, Landon Wilson. On knee number 9, Oliver McMullen. On knee number 8, Alex McDonald. Forward number 12, Lincoln McDonald. Forward number 23, Noel Romard. And centerman number 19, Colin Crawford. Officials for this evening's game, referees are Brian McDonald and Jack Burchill. On the lines are Nate Gillis and Jacob Stewart. At this time, I would ask everyone to please rise, remove your caps and hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome to the 2025-2026 home opener for the Novas as they take on the Bandits today in lovely Antigonish Arena. Lineups have been announced, anthem has been sung. There is one thing left to do, and that is drop the puck on this, the 25-26 U15 hockey season. My name's Ron McDonald. I'll be the voice of the Novas for you this year, and on behalf of all of High Button Sports, I welcome you to the opening day. As the Novas and the Bandits both look to get off on the right foot here to start the season. The centers will take their position here. And with that, the season is underway. The Novas pick up the puck in neutral zone and dump it down. Fries behind to play the puck, misplayed, but it's knocked to the corner. Bandits recover. It's chipped up, and the Bandits will try to break in. It is knocked around, and the Novas will have got a big collision in center ice to give the Bandits the puck. And here they come. A good chance early in this game, and it's blown up by another physical play there by the Novas. So Novas look to enter the zone. Makes a play and just can't corral the puck there. The pass goes wide. Novas with the puck behind the Bandits' goal. Trying to make something happen here in the early stages of the first. A scrum in the corner. The puck comes out. The Novas have it. Going around the net. Looking, but it's knocked away. Great pinch, and it's back behind the net. Bandits desperately looking to get out of their own zone. A little partner pass behind the net, and here comes the breakout. Tries to make a move, a little shoulder check there, and the puck's knocked loose. Bandits can only just try to dump it down. Into the zone, but nobody there, and the Novas regain possession and coming back the other way. Purcell was gaining some speed and dumps it in. Giving chase. And the Novas will retain possession. Scrum behind the net. Battle for a puck. Novas comes out. Novas ball. Gillis at the point. Looking. Shot. Just wide. McDonald there to take it. And Novas still have the puck. Another scrum behind the net. This time the Bandits come out with it. And the Bandits will look to go the other way, but Gillis is there once again to send it right back in. Change for the Novas here as the Bandits look to break out. Pass knocked away, but kicked a little out of reach there, and Novas will have to set something up. Once again behind the net. Novas looking for their first shot of the game. Shot from the point, trickles just wide. Novas once again towards the center, knocked away, and that will be knocked down, and that will be an icing.
A reminder to everyone that the Novas are donating all the proceeds from every 50-50 draw throughout this season to special
The Novas with a whole lot of pressure here in the first 2.5 minutes played. Still, no shots, however. As the puck's dropped, the Novas win it again. Makes a move, loses the puck though. Crawford just dumps it in, and McDonald will grab it. Looking for someone out front, pass is knocked away, and the Bandits have it. Bandits will try to get it out, and they do, but the Novas right back in it. McMullen tries to make a play, knocked off the puck. Bandits looking again to get it out, and that's kicked, and that will be an delayed offside, so the Bandits will be able to regain possession and fire it down on net there from center ice. Novas gain it back, however, and will look to once again break out of their zone. The outlet pass, just a little short, but it'll do the job. Puck gets out, Bandits grab it right back and dump it right back in. Novas coming out. Gaining a little speed, McDonald. Into the offensive zone. Backhand just wide. Sampson dumps the ball back. Gillis at the point. Gillis shot. Tips, and it's saved. A lot of traffic in front of the net there, and Fry just able to get her head on it. Novas regain possession. Still in the offensive zone. Looking to get it onto the board first in this home opener. Battle for the puck, and the puck is out, and the Bandits have this time. Errant pass, but it's still deflected off a stick and out. Novas have it in their own defensive zone. Off the boards and into center ice. Just to the Bandits defenseman, however, and the Bandits look. And here they come with a little bit of speed. Working their way, the puck's in front and just trickles wide into the corner. Novas just barely get it out, but it's dumped right back in. McDonald will try to take it out of his own zone. Pass, and the second pass just out of the reach there, and the Bandits will try to make something happen. Yet another dump. Oh, almost a mistake there, but the Novas are able to clear it out of harm's way. Partner pass behind the net. And the breakout successful this time, and here come the Novas. McDonnell was able to stay on side somehow there, but the Bandits steal the puck and is trying to go right back. Novas dump it down. It's deflected, but the Bandits will take it over in their defensive zone. Bandits with a little bit of speed, but a swarm of Novas collapse towards the puck, and they grab it back. Puck's down low. Fry behind her own net there, clears out of trouble. And the Bandits are looking to get out of their zone. Pass there, can't be corralled, and the Novas have it, but a fall there, and the puck gets dumped right back in. Bandits once again looking to make the pass. It's intercepted, knocked around. Bandits regain possession, and they're looking to break out finally. Purcell collects it for the Novas. Getting it back into neutral zone is McDonald. Pass hits the shin pads, and it goes back into the Nova zone. Working its way, the tic-tac-toe just out of the reach, and it's cleared right back into this neutral ice there by the Bandits. McDonald dumps it in. Crawford there looking to grab it, but it's just knocked out of reach there. Reverse hit there by the Bandits, knocking them off the puck, but nevertheless, Nova's regained possession. But here come the Bandits, and what a play there by McDonald. He knocked that puck just out of the Bandits' reach. And the Novas, almost a breakaway there, but just couldn't corral the puck. Still have it, though, in offensive zone. Working along the boards, working towards center ice. The centering pass just a bit wide. That was a prime opportunity there for the Novas. Shot just wide, it ricochets off the glass there, and the Bandits will clear it to center ice. Stewart with some speed. Puck just jumps a little bit and goes into the corner. McDonald there tries, but big pinch there by Hayes. Centering pass is kicked away. The Bandits trying to regain a little bit of momentum here. With 7.5 minutes left in the first. Gillis, partner pass to McDonald there. McDonald, and it's tipped out, and it'll be into the neutral zone. Bandits, however, regain possession and look to get right back in there. The pass is wide. And the Novas will have a chance here. Gillis working away up the side. Shot just wide. Great job there by the defender. Take down an angle, force a shot. The puck is being kicked around a little bit, but the Bandits recover. Bandits into the offensive zone. Good play there by McClellan there to knock him off the puck. As the puck is booted around, but it's chipped out, and the Bandits will have to start things over again in the defensive zone. Partner pass is just wide, and Bandits will have to regroup once again in their defensive zone and try to break out, get something going here. Novas regain possession, and it's stripped almost instantly away, and the Bandits here trying to get a little bit of speed coming out of their own zone. And here they come, working their way in, shot just wide. And now it's the Novas' turn. McDonald, and it's offside. Just barely, and that was a high-quality chance and a little bit of pushing and shoving after it as the Bandits take exception to the shot after the whistle. So far, we've played 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Ample opportunities for the Novas. The Bandits there in the last couple minutes starting to get things going. It is 0-0 still. Anybody's game. Puck dropped, and there's Novas are 3 for 3 so far on face-offs. It just dumped in. Bandits handle that easily and try to get it back out. Puck's knocked around a little bit, but partner pass here. And the Bandits, just like that, back out of their own zone. Great use of the body there to knock him off the puck, and the Novas are back in business. Gillis with a little dump, hits the shin pads, chips it himself back into the corner. Knocked around. Bandits trying to break out, off a couple shin pads and out, but Purcell dumps it right back in. Change there for the Novas, so the Bandits have an opportunity to get it out, but Sampson jumps the pass, and McDonnell has a shot, and it's off the shin pads and into the corner. Big hit there on the boards to keep the puck in. Pinch there from the defenseman, and another pinch, shot on net. Fry just knocks it aside. Novas, a lot of Novas in the corner there trying to get this puck. There's a lot of bodies flying around, but the Bandits nonetheless come out. It's a 2-on-2, and Young just dumps it in there. Played behind the net, and the Novas will try to take advantage of a Bandits change. Puck jumped off the stick there, and Young just dumps it into the corner again. Novas looking to get out of their own zone here. Works their way up into the neutral zone. Makes a move, shut down by the defenseman almost instantly there. Bandits looking to get something together. Shot from the point there by Gillis. Off. Oh, another shot, another save. The puck jumped out. Gillis keeps it back in. And it's Bandits have it behind their own net. pass jumps off the stick, and Nova's regaining control. In, shot just over the net. It was deflected there in the slot. And the Novas another great scoring opportunity. But the Bandits looking to come the other way. McDonald has other ideas as he steals the puck. He dumps it back into the zone himself. Giving chase, but the Bandits will have it, and the Bandits will work their way back up. Bandits into Nova's territory. Along the boards, and the pass just comes out, so the Bandits will have to regroup in center. Another dump in, delayed offside, so the Novas are able to regroup. They're into center ice. Gillis puts it into the Bandits zone, but it's swallowed up there by the defenseman, and the Bandits will try to come the other way. Roman has different ideas, though. Intercepts the pass, working in, pass, center, and it's just deflected wide. And now the Bandits have an opportunity. Bandits shot, just kicked away there. Scrum for the puck. Novas will have it in their own zone behind the net. Cycles it up and gets it out, but the Bandits will just knock it right back into the Nova zone. Nova's trying to get something going here again. The breakout, they get it out of their own zone. Gillis, his pass just jumps over McIsaac's stick, but able to knock it into the Bandit zone. And that puck is up and over everybody. Everyone lost it there for a second, but it sneaks into the neutral zone. Sampson gathers it, carrying it with a little bit of speed, shot, and just saved. Another shot just wide there. Another two great chances there for the Novas. Shot from the points, deflected wide. Poke to the side. And the Bandits desperately trying to get out of here as the Novas have some life. Working in the corner. Gets it out. But it's knocked away. Novas there with a couple great scoring chances. But Fry makes sure that this game is still tied. Bandits working in, shot. Just saved aside, and the Novas will come. McDonnell, just chips it into the Bandit zone. Quick change for the Novas, and the Bandits cough the puck up in their own zone, but end up getting out of it, and here they come with a little bit of speed. It's a 1-on-2. Puck's knocked away. The trailer, another nice pass, shoots, just misses the net. It's a fast-paced game so far, as there's 1:10 left here in the first period, but here we go. A great opportunity, and just too high there. He was all alone on the goaltender. What a great opportunity to make it 1-0 here. Just couldn't bury it. Puck's ricocheted. Bandits will try to get it out of their own zone. Novas, however, grab it and just dump it in as there's a delayed offside. 40 seconds left to play here. Bandits dump the puck down, giving chase, but the Novas will get to it there first. Nifty move to get the defender off of him there. And hit Purcell will try to get it up. Gillis passes off the skate, bounces, and here come the Bandits with 23 seconds left. Working their way up. Puck can't be handled, the pass, and the Bandits have one more opportunity with 14 seconds left. Gillis works his way around a defenseman. His shot off a skate and into the corner. Puck kept in at the line. And then there's a shot and an easy save there by Fry. And with 2.2 seconds left remaining in this first period, there will be an offensive draw in the Bandit zone. The Novas so far have coming out flying. Fry has made some excellent saves. And that's why the Bandits so far are still in here in this game. Puck is dropped. Bandits win it, and that is the first period. It's 0-0 after 15 minutes of play.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pro.
We'll be right back
cleaning out the garage
for the second period.
Shop, turning steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or build a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turning steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or build a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross and Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross and Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turning steel, copper, and aluminum into cash.
And welcome back. Quick break there, but we're ready for the second period of action. First period, fast pace, only 2 stoppages. Shots were 6-3 for the Novas, and the Novas win another draw here. And they will try to work their way up. Puck is chipped in, but Bandits defenseman catches it and just dumps it right back all the way down, and that'll be an icing. So, said there wasn't many stops in the first period, but just 10 seconds in, 13 seconds in, our first stop of the second period. It'll be an icing. The Novas will have a draw in the offensive zone here. Trying to be the first ones on the board here. Had plenty of chances in the first period. Fry keeping it a 0-0 game. Puck's one back, kept in at the point by the Novas. Centering pass, another centering pass. Shot is deflected, and the Bandits will look to break out. They do. They're into the neutral zone, but it's tipped away at the blue line. Puck goes deep into the zone. Novas looking to set up a breakout here. Working his way towards the boards. Just chipped off the boards. And we played along the boards. Stewart for the Bandits grabs it. Working into the zone with a little speed shot. Blocked. And then Nova's coming back the other way. Nova's trying to take advantage of his change, but the puck just bounces off his stick. Pass is fired out. It's off his skates, so it'll go all the way down, and that's another icing. And Gillis loses an edge there. But once again, another offensive draw here for the Novas. A minute and 10 seconds into the second period. No shots yet this second period. The draw, won again by the Novas. Sampson shot, blocked, and it'll be knocked out, but Gillis keeps it in at the point. Working his way around. Back out to Gillis at the point. Gillis shot, and it's caught by Fry, and another whistle. And there's a little bit of pushing and shoving there in front of the net, but nothing comes of it. Another save for Fry. Make that 7 on the night. This time, the face-off to her left. Puck's dropped. Another win by the Novas. Pretty dominant on the face-off drop so far this evening. But the Bandits here have a chance. It looks like a breakaway. Shoots just wide. What a chance there to open up the scoring, and just not to be. The Novas looking to bring it back the other way. Pass just out to the reach of Dykers. And it'll be corralled. Still on the puck, though. Puck's tipped up, and the Novas keep it in. McIsaac with a shot. Deflected out front. Caught by Fry. And that will be another stoppage. What a chance there for the Bandits. Broke free. 2 Novas chasing him. Couldn't catch up, and just put it high of the net. We were that close to having a 1-0 hockey game. Not to be. Another offensive draw for the Novas. Crawford this time won it and shot it right away himself. just wide. Pass is errant pass. Crawford picks it up again. Crawford, backhander, soft. Puck kicks out. Puck deflected in front. Fry makes another big stop. A couple huge saves from Fry early in this second period to keep this thing a 0-0 hockey game. Another offensive draw to make that 4 this period for the Novas. And then once again, won by the Novas. McDonald tied up a little bit, couldn't get the shot off. Puck is over. Shot off of McDonald and just wide. He had the entire net and just deflected off of him. Another shot for the point. Shoots, he scores! Deflected, I believe that's McDonald. And we have our first goal of the game. It is 1-0 Novas. Lincoln McDonald gets this party started for the Novas. All that momentum, and it finally pays off. That's the first goal here in the 25-26 season. Puck dropped, and the Novas right back at it. Bandits, however, break it up, and they'll try to take it out, but it goes all the way back in their own zone. Take it behind the net. Drop pass. Fry deflects behind their own net. Bandits will try to break it out. Can't. Dykers knocks it behind the net. And it's out to Purcell at the point. Shot. Another deflection in front, but knocked away by Fry. And the Novas have some life here. And they want another one. Another shot from the point. Through traffic just wide. Battle in the corner. Big hit there. Bandits grab it and throw it behind their own net. They look to break out. Stop. Jukes out the cameraman even. It's deflected into the Nova zone, and that will be icing again. Big goal there by Lincoln McDonald relatively early in the second period to get the Novas on the board, give them that 1-0 edge. And they look to add on to that here as another offensive draw. Draw, knocked back. Bandits get it this time. Bandits looking to get a little momentum on their side. They battle for the puck in their own corner there. The Novas regain possession, however. Kicked out to the point. Gillis just can't handle it, and it seeps out a little bit. The Novas will have to regroup as they fired it back into the zone. The Bandits breaking out here. Knocked down, and it's once again fired right back into the Bandit zone. They'll have to try to do it all over again. A couple nifty moves there behind the net to shake off a defender. And the puck's knocked out. Burke knocks it out there for the Bandits. But the Novas gain it back, and now they're in their own defensive zone. Nice move here, and hustling up the wing. McMullen with a little bit of speed into the Bandits' corner. All the way back. Tries to get to the point. Knocked away, but it's behind the net. Centering pass. All the way back out to the point, and just dumped back into the corner. McDonnell corrals the puck and fires it behind the net. Gathered again by the Novas. McDonald looking for another one. Back to McDonald. Shot. Saved by Fry. The wrist shot from the point. And another offensive draw here. Once again, won by the Novas. McDonald at the point, just dumps it in. Crawford looking to get it out of his reach. Circles around. Once again at the point. Shots deflected up into the corner, but Bandits get a hand on it, try to get it through. It's stopped behind the net. Great effort there to get the puck away from a swarm of Novas, and he's going to take it himself up the wing. Harris dumps it in. Burke giving chase to it. Reverse hit there. Puck slides away, and the Novas gain possession. Crawford with it. Loses it. Burke just dumps it in and paddled away there. Bandits looking to start something here. They have the puck in the offensive zone for the first time in a while. Centering pass, shot just wide. The one-timer just wide there. No one around him in center. Dump down. Icing's the call. And we'll have a draw in the Nova zone.
Other sponsors of Nova Hockey, Source for Sports, McDonald Chrysler Limited, Steve Doyle Construction, Kells Enterprises, Ian Tate, Plumbing and Heating, and 98.9 XFM.
Chandler to take the draw for the Bandits. Looking to start something here. Puck is knocked down, and the Nova is looking to break out here. McDonald knocks it out. Knocked away, but the Nova's get another stick on it. Knocked around the center ice. It is Chandler that comes out with it. It is a 2-on-1 for the Bandits. Shot. Save up in the air. Batted away. Great defensive effort there. Another shot and another save. Wilson with a big glove save to keep it a 1-0 game for his team. And we'll have another offensive draw here in the Nova zone. Bandits coming alive a little bit. Chandler knocks it back down, and the Novas will have it. Dyker's trying to get it out. Slipped past him. Shot from the point. Just easily knocked aside there by Wilson. Bandits, however, still have the puck. They will try to get to the point. Pass can't make it there. It's intercepted. Novas have the puck, and that's trickles away from them. Novas steal it in the offensive zone. Shots just wide. Gillis plays the body. Puck goes past him. And it'll be up for grabs here in the neutral zone. Bandits grab it. A little too much stick handling, but they regain possession. Parsons just dumps it in. Gets a quick change for his guys, and the Novas look to break out. Good forecheck there by Cameron. Puck's on the boards. Looks like it's in the corner there. Novas come out with it, just knocking it on to the other side. Good pinch there. And the Bandits racking up some offensive zone time here midway through the second. However, the Novas just dump it out, and the Bandits will have to regroup from their own zone. Cameron, stretch past to Cameron, who dumps it along, gets it back himself. Smith is going for it, but Novas take the puck. But Hayes, clapper from the point, just high and wide. Novas can only knock it out, and the Bandits regain possession. Just dump it back in, and Purcell will grab it. Puck's knocked all the way down. And here, the Bandits will have to regroup. Heavy forecheck pressure from the Novas there. All three were on the puck there, but it's knocked out, and Gillis will have to get it back in his own zone. Partner pass. Stretch pass to McDonald. McDonald can only just tip it into the zone. Icing's the call. It was pretty close, but we'll be going back down to the Nova's end. Bandits, a little bit of life here. Some high quality chances. It is still 1-0 Novas. And the Novas win the draw. Break out of their own zone, looking to crowd the puck in the neutral zone. Can't. And the puck goes into the Novas bench. Just chipped there by one of the Bandits defensemen and into the bench. So stoppage of play. The draw will be in the Bandit zone. Nova's trying to get a little momentum back on their side here. Still up 1-0. But the tide's shifting a little bit towards the Bandits here as the Bandits have put together some good possessions. The puck comes out. Nova's just dump it right back in. Harris with it for the Bandits. Cross-rink pass. Can't grab it. And another stoppage. This time it's in the penalty box. So another stoppage of play. I mentioned only 3 stoppages in the first period. We're not even 10 minutes into the second, and there's been a whole lot more than that. The game's starting to slow down a little bit. Well, not too much. Draw just outside the Nova zone, won by the Bandits. Dumped in into the corner. Given chase for it, Wilson will play it behind his own net. Novus break it out. Crawford just dumps it in just after he gets past the center. Puck takes a weird hop in front of the net, but the Bandits are able to deal with that. They have the puck in their defensive zone. Pass out there, can't be handled, but Ayoette has it. Nifty move there at the blue line, dumps it in. He's giving chase for his own dump. Can't grab it though, as the Nova's coming back the other way. Roman working his way in. A little body check. Shot. Fry with the save. Try to go short side, but was denied. Harris with the puck in his own end for the Bandits. Looking to get out. It's knocked up, and the Bandits have a real chance here. It's trying to pass, but a nice play there by the Nova's defenseman breaks it up, and Crawford's going to have it. Coming in with a little bit of speed, knocked off the puck though there. Bandits looking. Camp working with speed. A couple stick handles. Backhand shot just patted away. The Novas dump it back out. Parsons has it. Just up the ice. It'll be knocked a little wide. But Chandler will get a stick on it, but the Novas have it. McLean with a pinch there at the blue line keeps it in for them. And McLean's going to get drilled, but makes a play as he was going down, and Young's going to have it. Young, a little battle in the corner there for the puck, as there's about 5 people in the corner. Puck comes out to McLean at the blue line. Shot, save by Wilson. Rebound, another save. Big stuff there to keep this a 1-0 game. Calling the 50-50 here at the Antigonish Arena.
Once again, blue and white ticket, 887-37-13.
Puck's dropped. Nova's winning their own zone. Around the boards to Sampson, going back behind his own net. Puck out, McDonnell falls and loses the puck. It's just dumped back out. Smith is going to grab it and just fire it behind the Nova's net. Bandits putting a little pressure here on the Novas. Novas can't seem to get out of their own zone. But here we go. A good breakout coming up with some speed is Sampson. Jumps out of the way of the defender, but he grabs the puck from him. And the puck's going to go all the way around to the other side of the ice. Gillis at the blue line with it. Gillis walks in, shoots. Pat, blocker save into the corner. And Fry keeps us a 1-0 game. Battle for it on the boards. Novas regain possession and just dump it behind the net. Behind the net. Just a little pass behind him. Can't grab it. The Bandits looking to get it out, but a great pinch there by Gillis keeps it in. Parsons, however, collects it. And the Bandits will try to do it again. Coughs up the puck. McDonald shoots, scores! It's his second one. It's Lincoln McDonald. It's who else? And it's 2-0 Novas. The clearing attempt didn't make it out. McDonald jumped on it, and he has a second of this early campaign, his second of the day. And the Novas are up 2-0. Won the draw, McIsaac.
Nova goal and an assisted goal scored by number 12, Lincoln McDonald.
And here come the Bandits trying to find an answer to the Lincoln McDonald show. Can't break the zone as McIsaac just drops it up. Nova's looking to move it up. Can't grab the puck. Bandits will have to look to do something in their own zone. Chip up. Iwet knocks it back, but McIsaac is there to grab the puck for the Novas. His pass is knocked up, and it'll be caught by Wilson there in front of his own net. Stoppage in play. Lincoln McDonald seems to be everywhere this evening. He has 2 goals already. 7:32 left to play here in the second period. Puck's dropped. It's won by the Novas. Having a little bit of issue with the music. Puck's knocked into the neutral zone. The Bandits just dump it right back in. Gillis behind his own net. Back behind him. And the Novas look to break out. Puck's knocked away, and the Bandits once again dump it right back in. Wilson behind his own net. Gillis again. The Novas looking to successfully get out this time. McDonald picks up the puck into the offensive zone. Shoots. Fry. Glove save. And another stoppage in play. Play face off to the right of Fry. Crawford awaiting it, and he wins it. Lincoln McDonald shoot. And just wide. Dumps down and looked like it was a high stick. He might not have touched it though. However, the Novas get the puck behind the net. Out to the point. Back behind the net. Working its way in front of the net. Trying to go short side. Puck's out in front. Puck was bouncing around there for a bit. Fry was on the ground. Another shot. Another save. Desperation save by Fry. And somehow keeps it out of the net, and the Bandits will go the other way. Scrum in front of the Nova's bench. Puck will get kicked back down into the Bandit zone, and the Bandits will chip it up forwards, and it's in the Nova zone. Puck going back and forth right now. 6 minutes left to play in the second. McDonald will corral it into his own zone, and the Novas will look to move forwards. Crawford knocks it down to center ice, but can't control it. Roman coming in behind him. Couple moves, loses the puck, and Parsons behind his own net. Cameron can't grab the puck, and the Nova's looking to go back the other way. McIsaac somehow got it shot and just saved there. Another nice save by Fry to keep this thing within 2. Purcell over to Frazier. Shot deflected high, and it's going to be into the corner. Bandits looking to try to get out of their own zone here. As all momentum it looked like they once had is fading away as the Novas are all over it. Puck out front. McIsaac shot, another glove save. Fry doing everything to keep this team in it. Puck's knocked around. Gillis can't corral it. And it's going to be Parsons for the Bandits working its way up with the puck. Pass up to center ice, but loses it. Sampson's going to have a chance here. Sampson with some speed. Backhand. Another nice save. And the puck's shuffled into the corner there. Gillis just dumps it right back into the zone. Another nice chance there for the Novas. Puck's knocked out. Puck's into center ice, and here comes the Bandits. It's a 1-on-3, and he gets slammed into the boards there, and the Novas regain possession. Quick fall, though. Burke shoots, scores! And they're back into it. Tripped up there, but just falling down, gave up the puck. And the Bandits make him pay. And it's 2-1 here. You're good. With 4:07 remaining here in the second, the Bandits get themselves within one. And here, play resumes, and the puck is dumped back into the Nova zone. Bandits trying to quickly tie it up here. Use some momentum here. Get another one before the period ends. Send it out in front, shoots and scores, and it does it. Two very quick goals, and we have ourselves a hockey game here. As this game has been flipped on its head very quickly. Just not even 60 seconds ago, it was 2-0 Novas. Now, all tied up. So the Bandits do get that one before the break, like I was saying. And now, they're looking for another here. What seemed impossible just a minute or two ago, having a lead before going into the third, seems very plausible. As Crawford's shot's just knocked away by Fry into the corner. Puck's going to be out. Almost a great chance there for the Bandits, but it's knocked away. The Bandits working their way in, but Nova's defense knocks it down, and Roman coming here with some speed. So one-on-one, he slows down, try to work his way in, try to center it, but no one there to grab it. Novas will dump it in. Delayed offside, so the Bandits will have a little bit of time to play the puck here. Almost coughs it up, but makes a move. Sampson knocks down the first pass, second pass gets past. Chandler knocks the puck down into the zone. McDonald, though, there to cover and grab it back. Knocked down just wide of the net. And Gillis will be there to corral it. And the Novas looking to get a little bit of that momentum back on their side. McDonald tries to knock it into the zone. They'll go into the corner. Sampson knocks it away, but here come the Bandits. Bandits young, and the Bandits moving a little quicker. Now, the puck's knocked in. Nova's trying to break out, and they do. Puck's knocked into the zone with the Bandits there to quickly grab it and knock it back out to the neutral zone. Working his way up, past the center ice and dumps it in. Wilson behind his own net to get the puck. McDonald back over to his partner. Gillis fans on the pass, so he goes back to McDonald behind the net. Nova's looking with just a minute and 44 left to get something going, and we have a 2-on-1 chance here. Slowed up a little bit by the blue line. And Sampson will corral it for the Bandits. Sampson up to Cameron. Cameron tries to dump it out. Gets his own dump, and he's into the offensive zone. Too many Novas there for him to do anything as the puck's knocked off his stick, and McIsaac will try to work his way up with it. McIsaac into the offensive zone, tries to make a move, but Sampson shuts that down. Frazier, big pinch there at the blue line, knocks it in. And Frazier will get it puck again at center ice with a minute left to play here in the second. The Novas just dump it in. Bandits looking to break out, make something happen before period ends, and they just end up dumping it down. That will be an icing with 44 seconds left to go. So the Novas will have another chance. If you're just tuning in, my apologies. The scoreboard says it's the first. It is the second period here in Antigonish. 2-2. And a shot from the points deflected wide. And the puck will be up for grabs there. It's trying to knock to the point, but the Bandits hop on it and just dump it out. Partner pass there, just a little wide, but nevertheless, they regain it and dump it out. No icing there. Fry plays it behind the net. Passes can't be stopped at the blue line. McDonald has to turn around and dump it right back in. 13 seconds left to play in the period. Bandits looking for one more play. It's can't control it in the neutral zone. Novas look like they'll just hold this one out, and that's exactly what they'll do. As the second period ends, a lot of action. 2 goals, both teams. I will step away, and I'll see you in the third period.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple. Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
And welcome back. 2 periods could not separate these two teams, so we move to the third, deadlocked at 2 apiece. The Novas came out flying in the first period. Couldn't get anything across, couldn't get anything past Fry. They then had 2 beautiful goals early in the second period, but within 30 seconds, the Bandits put 2 up. And the second one there, just want to correct myself, by 15, Joseph Ayot, I think. So sorry about that. But we come back here to the Antigonish Arena to try to find ourselves a winner here in Game 1 of the Major Bantam season. The game has swung back and forth. Lots of action here. And the third period shaping up to be exactly that. Lincoln McDonald having both goals here for the Novas. Maybe a hat trick is in order here to give them the lead once again. But in the meantime, we're ready for puck drop to get this third period underway. The puck is dropped, one back, Gillis, and the ref takes a tumble there at center ice. But the Novas dump it down. Fry behind their own net. And the Bandits will knock it up, but McDonald saves it there at the blue line, dumps it right back in. Sampson gathers it. Gillis at the blue line dumps it in. Bandits grab it, but Gillis gets it again and dumps it in. And McDonald dumps it in before taking a big hit there, gets back up. And the puck will be sent back around. Ayet knocks the puck around, but the Novas regain it. Comes back out into the neutral zone. They look to get back in, and that will be offside. 50 seconds into the period. Puck will go back outside the Bandits zone here for a first face-off of the third period. Novas, a little bit of pressure here in the first minute. No scoring opportunities, however. Novas win the face-off forward. Shot and a big save there by Fry. Puck summers on the ground. There's a swarm of bodies on the ice in front of the net. Puck is out to center ice. It'll get knocked right back into the Bandit zone. McLean dumps it behind Parsons. Parsons' pass is intercepted there by Lincoln McDonald. But Parsons will knock him off the puck again. Young loses the puck, and McDonald has it. Into the corner, stick handle, looking for someone. Back to the point, McMullen. Over to McDonald. McDonald's shot hits shin pads, and the puck will squirt right out of the zone. And here comes the Bandits with a 2-on-1. The pass is tipped, and then Novas with some speed. McDonald looking for his third one, just dumps it in and go for a change. Bandits coming back with a little bit of speed. A 2-on-2 forced into the corner around the net here and looking towards the point. Hayes at the point, shot is wide, but bounces out in front of the net. Shot, big save by Wilson, another big save by Wilson. The third one goes in. The Bandits strike first here in the third, and all of a sudden they come all the way back. I can't see who scored that. It looks like it was Drew Cameron, and I think it was. They're giving the Bandits a 3-2 edge here just 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the third period. And we're underway again. This time the Bandits win the draw. McIsaac with it, dumps it up front. Dumped all the way back down into the Nova zone. Purcell tries to get it up. Cameron looks to make a pinch, but can't grab it. And he'll just dump it right back in. Hits the ref and bounces right into the center of the ice, but the Novas deal with that handily, and they're trying to work their way out. It's kept in at the blue line. Pass out front. Can't connect, and it just goes wide of the net. Smith coughs it up in the corner. The Novas looking to break out, and here comes McIsaac with a little bit of speed. Got a huge hit. Stood up trying to enter the offensive end, but the Novas still have possession. Gillis at the point. Shot deflected just wide. Gillis knocked off the puck. And the Bandits will have it in their own end. Working their way up, it's knocked off. And the Novas, Sampson will have a chance. Sampson, one man to beat, can't. He has to circle back. He's waiting for some help. Stick handling, and it's knocked off a stick. It's going to be fired behind the net, but misses it. Centering pass, just fans on it, and that is a great chance to tie this thing back up at 3. Battle in the corner. Bandits look like they're going to come out with it. Here comes Burke. Burke working his way up. I believe he scored the first Bandits goal, and his shot trying to go short side to save. Nova's working behind their own net. Lost a stick, and he's just going to have to resort to kicking it back into his own zone there, McDonnell. And there's a scrum behind the net. Bandits looking to have it. McDonnell now lost a glove as well, and the puck will go past him. He has to change, and the Bandits looking again. Pass is intercepted in the neutral zone. Novas with some speed. Just too many Bandits there. Still has it, knocked to the point. McMullen, shot, saved by Fry. Nova's finally able to get it out of their own zone there, trying to start a little something. Hoping to scratch one across here to tie this thing back up. We got 15-19 left to play here in the third period. It is 3-2 Bandits. Thank you to Drew Cameron there scoring the go-ahead goal. Stick will have to be given back to Sampson. It's broken, and the puck is dropped. Shot wide. Lincoln McDonald dumps it behind the net. Crawford going back to the point. McMullen shoots. Wide. McDonald and Crawford trying to grab it behind the net. And it's back to Crawford in the corner. Crawford looking to work behind the net. Looking for somebody. He's just going to have to get it back to the point. Shot from the point. Shots. Big save there by Fry. Lots of traffic in front. Still gets a glove on it. And we'll have another stoppage. It'll be to the, looks like the right of Fry. Just under 15 minutes left to play here in the third. The face-off won. But the Bandits grab it even though the Novas won it there, and the Bandits look to escape their own zone, which they do. Cameron looking for another, just dumps it into the Nova zone. Novas grab possession, and they're trying to have to break out, but Cameron all over the place knocks it free. Gillis is just going to shovel it, tries to get it out, but Hayes keeps it in. Hayes with it around the blue line, dumps it in, just into the chest of Wilson. He will play it. And here come the Novas. Sampson got the puck knocked away from him, and it's just going to be dumped into the Bandit zone, and Hayes once again has it. Hayes across the ice to Smith. Smith loses it into the corner, but Cameron is there to recollect. That puck is knocked away, and here comes the Novas. A little bit of speed, a little wide. Here comes Sampson working his way toward the middle. Shoots, scores! What a goal! What an effort by Sampson there to tie this game back up at 3 apiece. As the crowd is loving it here in the Antigonish Arena. As Sampson, great solo effort there, and a great shot to beat Fry, blocker side, to tie this thing back up. Nova's not going away with it a fight, and we're back tied up with 13:38 left to play. Puck's in the Nova's end. Knocked around a little bit. The Bandits have it. Burke trying to grab it in the front. Swung at it, and it's going to be knocked into the Bandits bench, so we're going to have a stoppage of play. Asher Sampson with the tying goal here to even things up. Both teams with a goal apiece in the third period to make it 3-3. This draws in the Nova zone, and it's won by the Novas. Tries to knock it into the center. Ayette just shovels it back into deep into the Nova zone. Puck will be knocked out. And Crawford diving, trying to make it a play, but Robertson is there to knock away for the Bandits. Robertson, and he's hit, looked a little bit from behind, but no call. Puck will be out. Lincoln McDonald can't grab that, and Harris is just going to dump it into the Nova zone. Retreating behind their own net. The pass is just out of the reach of McDonald. Pass from the point, kicked away. And it'll be behind the net, and the Novas will have to retreat and grab it. Novas trying to take advantage of a change. Pass just wide. And Robertson is just going to knock that back into his own zone. Novas have the puck behind the net. Robertson once again steals that and just shovels it alongside the boards. Bandits are going to looking to try to slow down the Novas' momentum. Shot from the point, just knocked aside by Fry. Puck back out to the point. Going to do it again. Shot. Another save by Fry. McIsaac shot, and it's just high. Frazier, puck's at his feet, backhanded. Can't make it through all the traffic. Another chance. Another can't get through the traffic. Robertson with a little bit of speed coming up. 3-on-3. Shot right into the stomach of the defender, and it's going back the other way. Just chips it in. A couple Novas giving chase there. Stikers can't get it though. Bandits looking to get it out. Young at his own blue line gets it out. Dykers blocks it though, and it'll be at the Nova's bench, but it seeps into the Nova zone. Pass is intercepted by Young. Can't enter the zone though, as Chandler was still in there. So he just resorts to dumping it in, and here comes Purcell. Long stretch pass to Sampson. Sampson tries another big save there by Fry to keep this game tied. Puck is out. It's knocked in. Delayed offside. Novas have to retreat. Give the Bandits a little bit of time to get something going. Pass is knocked up. That will be an icing, and we'll go all the way back to the Bandits zone. Icing as the Bandits just touch it just before the center line there. Puck is dropped. Puck's fired right behind the Bandit zone. Trying to get it out. Good use of the body there to knock him off the puck. Puck still gets out of the zone though. Stumped all the way back down. Giving chances, chases McDonnell. Partner pass behind the net. Trying to get it out, and here comes Cameron. Cameron with some speed. Pass, shot, blocker saved by Wilson. And the Novas go the other way. Toe drag, shot block out in front. Sampson scores! Another one! And the Novas are up by 2. Sorry, the Novas only up by 1. It's 4-3. Second of the period for Asher Sampson. And just like that, the Novas have retaken the lead here with just over 10 minutes to play in the third period. Bandits win the draw. Looking to get in. Cameron coming in. Couple Novas surrounding them, and they get the puck from them. Novas looking to come back the other way. Chip out. It's going to get past the defenseman. Seep all the way into the Bandit zone. It's a foot race, and Bandits come out on top with that one. Puck, though, at the point. McMullen shot, blocked, back into the corner. It's knocked around, and the Bandits will have to come with it out of their own zone. Knocked around with the Bandits retain possession. Burke off his stick, and Stewart's going to have to grab it. Stewart across to McLean, loses at his own blue line. Some nifty stick work there. And the Novas have the puck behind the Bandits' goal. Centering pass to Gillis, can't make it to him. And the Bandits have it once again. Trying to get their way out. Kept in, another great pinch there. Hucka's partner pass, working towards the way, dumped in, hit off Burke and into the corner. Nova's going to gain possession. Hamas working his way in, nifty stick work, shot just wide, the backhand almost had it, and it'll be out. Just dumped back into the Nova zone. They retreat to grab it, and they'll go behind their own net. The breakout pass is intercepted by Burke. Burke's going to gets knocked off the puck, and it goes hard into the boards. Puck seeps out. Harris just dumps it right back in. It's played behind the net. Fired out. Gillis tries to stop there. Puck's knocked off his stick. Novas just dump it in and out of play. Went all the way over all the glass, and that puck is dead. And we'll have a face-off in the Nova zone, it looks like. Or just outside the Nova zone. Sorry. 8:10 left to play here in the third period. It is 4-3 Novas. Thanks to 2 goals by Lincoln McDonald and Asher Sampson. Puck drop. And there he is. Sampson gets the puck, and that puck is promptly right back out of play. And this time it will be in the Nova zone, as that puck went right into the Nova's bench, right off the draw. So we'll do this face-off again. Again, won by the Novas. Purcell working his way back. Pass behind the net. McDonnell coming out. He gets knocked off the puck with the use of the body. Puck will just seep into the Bandit zone. Sampson knocks the puck in. And here come the Bandits, trying to tie this thing up. Robertson knocked off the puck. But they grab it again. Centering, Young just skips over his stick. He was all alone in front of the goalie. Another great chance for the Bandits to tie this thing up. Just dumped in there, knocked away. Novas will start behind their own net. Young knocks it back in. Novas desperately trying to get out of their own zone here. Can't. Coughs up the puck, and Bandits will have it. Centering pass knocked around. Shot off the shin pads. Knocked down by Crawford, it looks like, in the corner there. Battle in the puck for the puck. Puck gets out, and it's Bandits' possession, and then the Novas promptly take it right back. Sampson with it in the corner. Sampson battling. Can't get it. Chandler's working out there. Chandler centers it. No one there. Puck's batted out of midair, and it's going to go back to the point. Harris dumps it right back in. Frazier with it. Trying to get it out of his own zone. Pass over. Another great pass. It's off the stick. Hits off Harrison's back to Crawford. Crawford working in. Shot off the shin pads and going back the other way. McDonald's tries to take a whack at it. Can't reach it. Bandits. Stewart just dumps it into the corner. Cameron going after it. McMullen has it though. Pass up to McDonald. Lincoln McDonald working his way up. Just dumps it into the Bandit zone. Just under 6 minutes remaining here. Spat it around, and here comes the Bandits. McLean just dumps it. No ice. So the Novas will play it behind their own net. McDonald. Lincoln McDonald. Knocked down, but he gets the puck out beforehand. Puck's going to be dumped down. Parsons is going to grab it at his own blue line. Parson over. Cameron can't make it past the wave of Nova defenders. Oh, the outlet pass to Gillis just doesn't make it to him, and there's a shot fired all the way down from center ice. Easily knocked away by Fry. Cameron. Nice move to get away around one guy. Can't get the second guy. Shot, though. Quick shot, and it's knocked away. Puck gets just chipped down, and it'll be back into the Bandit zone. We've hit 5 minutes remaining. Bandits down by 1. Thanks to a big period here by Asher Sampson. Burke, toe drag, shot, scores! We're tied. .448 remaining, and the Bandits have tied this. I don't think you can ask for a better game to start off the season. Just under 5 minutes left to play. We are tied at 4. If I know one thing, we're in for a great ending to this game. If it's been anything like the first 2 periods and a bit. Bandits win it back. Hayes tries to dump it in. Fans on it. Sampson's going to grab it. Nova's trying to come back. Sampson working down. Into the corner. Trips up a little bit. Avoids the hit. Puck still up for grabs. Sampson looks like he might have it. Another battle. They can't get the puck away from him. And Sampson somehow comes out of that with the puck. Gets it back to Gillis at the point. Shot just wide. McDonald's going to grab it. McDonald in the corner. Puck comes out. Nova's pocket gets away from him though, and the Bandits will have the puck once again in their own zone. Pass up. It's going out of the reach of everyone. No icing. Must have hit somebody there, though at least the linesman says it did. McDonald can't control the pass. It's going to be at the blue line, delayed offside, so they're just going to have to dump it in. Bandits with it by their own net. Trying to get a little speed in their breakout. Working back behind the net. Coming up. Back behind the net. Harris with some speed. Big hit there. And another hit to knock the puck away from him. Puck goes back into the Nova zone. Nova's grab possession, trying to get it out. Harris with a pinch. But here comes Crawford with a little bit of speed. Just loses it and loses the stick. Gives the defender a shove for good measure. And will retreat off the ice. Young has it now for the Bandits. All the way back in the other zone. Another lost stick. This time Young's. And there'll be everyone tripping up. Puck comes out to the blue line. Robertson with it at the blue line. Over to Harris. Harris shot. Blocked, and it's going to trickle just wide. Young grabs it and back over to Robertson. Robertson tries to give it. Sampson with an outlet pass. Breakaway. Shot. Scores! What a goal. What a play by the Novas. And just like that, they've regained lead. What a goal. The breakaway backhand just over the shoulder. And with 2 minutes and 25 remaining, the Bandits have regained the lead. The Novas have regained the lead, pardon me. Bandits with the puck. 2 minutes and some change to try to tie this thing back up. Sampson has it in his own zone. Sampson tries to knock it up. McIsaac with it, working his way in. Couple whacks at each other there, and that's going to draw a penalty. And that will be the first penalty of the game, which brings us to our first DeCoste electrical and ventilation penalty kill of the game. Tonight's Nova penalty kill is powered by DeCoste electrical and ventilation, keeping the current strong when the pressure's on. So with just under 2 minutes remaining, the Bandits will have a man advantage. And the Bandits will call timeout. McIsaac with the penalty for the Novas here. Can the Novas hang on? Minute and 52. Already a man down. You'd have to imagine that that Fry might be skating to the bench in a minute here to give the 6-on-4 advantage, but we'll have to wait and see. She's going back to her net. So we shall see. Going to be an exciting finish here in the Antigonish Arena. What better way to start the season? And here comes the draw. Biggest draw of the game, won by the Novas. Dumped out, just barely gets out. Burke's going to have it. Back. McMullen has it. That's going to be waved down for offside. McIsaac's penalty is for cross-checking here. As the draw just outside of the Bandit zone. On the left side of the goaltender there. Another big draw here. Another draw won by the Novas. But stolen right away from the Bandits. Going to have to knock it out. Good pinch, but the pass just errant. They're going to have to go out to the neutral zone. Puck's dumped into the Nova zone. Wilson behind his own net. Can't corral it. Puck's dumped out. Big stop there at the blue line. Burke, shot, shin pads. Camus working his way down. Tries to get it in front. Can't get to it. Burke trying to pinch. Can't grab it. And it's going to be in the zone. The net is empty. Bandit's net is empty. It's 6-on-4 here. 1 minute remaining. Dumped out. And it's going to go all the way down. It will not make it to the net. And it wasn't online. But that's going to be big for killing time here. Bandits trying to work their way back up. Desperately trying to tie this up. Trying to give us some overtime here on the first day of the season. Puck's dumped all the way down. It's wide. But with 30 seconds remaining. Here come the Bandits. 6-on-4. Can't grab the pass. It will be icing. 23-second. So Fry will have to come back out onto the ice as the face-off will be in the Bandit zone. What an exciting finish here, and we're not done just yet. Crawford in for the Novas to take the draw. And Bandits win it. 20 seconds left. Pass is intercepted by McDonald. McDonald's just going to dump it down. Back into the zone. 14 seconds left. Bandits have to get a little hurry. Camus, another turnover in the neutral zone. Down. Fry just going to deflect it. And with 2 seconds left, that will be it. Oh, a big hit there at the end. But that is the game. The Novas take this exciting thriller by a final score of 5-4. What a game to start the season. Novas hoping that it's a sign of more things to come. The Bandits, so close. Back and forth throughout the whole thing. No one should hang their head over this game. As the two teams line up to do what is talked as the best thing about hockey, the handshake line. On behalf of all of High Button Sports, I'd like to thank you for tuning in today's game. And just a reminder that the Novas are on the road at the Rangers tomorrow, so tune into that as well. Once again, on behalf of